Here's the deal. If an item is already awesome out of box, I won't change it. I'll run it as is. Rarely is that the case. Rarely. I'm almost always modifying my stuff. I've been doing it the whole time I've done the project. Just check out the backlog of 2,500 videos. Lots of modifications of gear. Why? For both first cool and second cool. That's why. So, application, right, and purpose, so it's more useful. It does its job better. And second cool, that's the biggest one, to be honest, is to make me happier. I just want to change it out to make me happier. For instance, I ended up buying this Taurus 856 from Gunny's, the Great American Gun Store. It's a cast member now. I liked it so much. Why didn't I just get a black one? Because the blue's awesome. This is a cobalt blue 856. It is fantastic. Love the gun. Great snub nose. It still needs a modification of sorts. Can you detect what it is? No, not the trigger. The trigger is fine as it comes out of box. Right, the sights. They are very low visibility, so I'm going to simply paint the front sight blade. First a coat of white fingernail polish, let it dry overnight, and then a coat of fluorescent orange fingernail polish. Modifications complete on the 856. It's nearly perfect out of box. Still needs a slight mod. Why do I mod stuff? First cool and second cool. That's the answer. For instance, watch. The watch for today. Invicta Swiss-made Pro Diver stick hands, blackened case. I programmed it. Painted the hands white after taking it completely apart. Painted the second hand red to match the Swiss cross complication in the case. And then I outfitted a very dark olive drab 22 millimeter Timex strap, 2-piece strap. What a great mod that is. Look at this. Peeled off the heavy bracelet. Yeah, it makes me happy. Get these while you can. They're like $70. They're quartz, not autos, but still great value. Modded watch, making me happy. Second cool mod. Okay, another one. And now let's kind of start morphing over to knives because I've been modding knives the whole time. I've shown it. I've done epoxy mods on the handles of some cold steels. This one's got like a rapid deployment device on it. There you go. I'm modding everything all the time. Here's some zip ties on the TMP Special Edition Dagger Knife Sting so I can wave it out of pocket. And then here's my Sheffield. Always with me. 1281 is it? The plastic utility knife. Painted in marigold and worn. It just makes me happy. Does it make the knife any better? No. It's just fun. It's fun. I just use it all the time. It's better than just taking out a standard knife. And this sickness, and that's what it is. It's a sickness, has caught on throughout TMP Nation. Here's Ryan Reese's Sheffield plastic utility knife that he gave me. Look at that. He put skateboard tape in his. Smart mod. Smart mod. Then he painted this. I think he did like a little rattlesnake camouflage pattern on it. I thought he was sending me this for signing, so I signed it for him. That's why it says elite donor. So if you ever send me something for signing, I'll put something like that on there occasionally. Anyways, good job, Ryan. Thanks for the gift. Really cool. And case in point, both of us are modifying our stuff, specifically knives, to make ourselves happy. On we go with this company. You're looking at it right now, Flytanium. Now, Jake at State Farm. Oh, wait. It's Jake at Blade HQ. But maybe we should call him at Jake at State Farm. Yeah, let's do. Jake at State Farm has been talking to me about Flytanium for a while now, but I've been so busy, and I still am, with all types of content I have not fitted in now because I didn't really know if you guys were interested, honestly. But then I got a couple messages in the donation environment. Be a donor. Think it over. Think it through. Less than a hamburger a month. Long term is 2 years or more. Preferably for the rest of your life, be a donor to TMP Nation. Keeps the show rolling. Plug complete. Guys are telling me, hey man, I'm digging the Flytanium stuff. I've bought the scales and I've changed some of my knives that were pretty humdrum. And dude, over the moon on them now. So I was like, okay, I think those guys might represent some interest on this, so I'll do a short video. Here we are. Finally getting around to the product, 5 minutes in, but we always have fun. Here's a Bugout 535 BK. So this is a great knife. I reviewed the Bugout a long time ago. I said it was one of the all-time best EDC knives ever, and I'll stick with that. It is. The Bugout is fantastic. S30V, all types of different colorations, loop over pocket clip, axis lock. It's super light, perfect blade shape. Look how thin. Perfect. So again, I'm not going to re-review it here. It's established itself as an all-time bestseller for guess who? Benchmade. And who tells me that? Jake at State Farm. That's who. He tells me that. He says, hey, dude, this Bugout, it sells well. I'm like, awesome, because I think Benchmade should be rewarded for such a great knife. The thing is First Cool is established, right? It's perfect EDC knife for many TMPers. But this one is pretty humdrum. So it's black, tactical black. And that may be A-okay with you and you don't want to change it. I totally get it. But let's say you do. Let's say you want to do something like that. Okay, you just want to switch it out, right? And Blade HQ is doing it. I mean, they got their Desert Warriors. This is a Kalashnikov XL in the Desert Warrior coloration. These sold out within an hour. Look at how fruity and how fun this is. Not Desert Warrior, Desert Warrior. A bright blue. It's like turquoise colored blade. What's this knife about? Still can perform in First Cool? Absolutely. It's more about fun. And that's what the show's about. It's about fun. Changing it out. And apparently everybody agreed because both the XL and the medium-sized Desert Warriors from Boker sold very quickly. It's just about having fun. So maybe you want to amp up your Bugout. Here's how you do it. You go to, I'll probably put links to Blade HQ, to some of their more popular scales, and you'll get a set of scales. They'll look like this. So here's Bugout Green Canvas micarta. It'll come with a fun sticker. The stickers are all different. There's one. Here's a different sticker. It's going to be a box of chocolates. You don't know which one you're getting. And these are, I believe, made in the US, precision milled to fit your Bugout. Or Spyderco. They have Spyderco ones too. I'm going to show you several sets for Spyderco paramilitary too. Dude, so you may look at this and go, okay, I get the scales, now what? Well, I'm going to tell you do have to take apart the knife, and I'm going to tell you it is kind of a chore. I ain't going to lie about that. Yeah, you've got to take these little screws off here, take this out, take the pivot point out. You're going to take everything apart. Okay, the good news is I've done one. I have it here. I'll show it to you in a second. It did take some work. I'm not going to lie. It did. But the result, I think, is probably worth it. You make up your mind. Okay, by the way, when you take all these little parts out, have like a little glass dish or something you put them on. Be very careful you don't lose the screws. Okay, just have a mini Torx driver. I used like a little driver drill to help me take it apart. It seemed to go pretty quick that way. Okay, and then when you take it apart, you put on your scales. Just be patient when you take the knife apart. Look how the knife is put together. Oh, and by the way, you're voiding your warranty. You are. So Benchmade knows that you've taken your knife apart. They won't do any warranty work. So I'm just going to lay that out there. You decide if it's worth it or not. Apparently it is to a lot of people because Jake at State Farm saying these are selling like crazy. So there's a lot of guys out there modding their knives, their Spydercos and their Benchmades. Here's mine, my Bugout 535, an S30 with a few other additions modded out. Look, dude, how good looking that is. So these are purple G10 scales for a Bugout. You just gave yourself a custom knife by putting Flytanium scales on it, dudes, because you can't get this version anywhere. And then this one was a black version just like this one. And so I just took off the black and look at what a different knife it is. Yeah, I put some red highlights on there too, which is nice. That helps. But that purple and that red, by the way, woo, that's sick. That's sick. Just the purple alone is so good looking. Big fan of purple. You're going to see that with my EDC knife of choice. Let's check out the centering after I reassembled it. Pretty close to perfect. Maybe fading over a little bit that way, but I'm happy with it. I wouldn't change it. Oh my goodness, this looks so cool. So cool. Yeah, so, and this was just a basic black bug out, just like this one. Maybe you have what I'm carrying today, and that is, where did it go? Here it is, paramilitary. And you loved and missed out on this beautiful purple version. So this is my EDC knife today, dudes. This is an S110. Maybe you just can only get a hold of maybe a black version or another color you're maybe not so much liking. And you're like, oh, I just wish I could change it to this color. Go to Blade HQ or Flytanium. Flytanium also has a store. But I'll put probably links to Blade HQ. And here's the scales. Let me wet this a little bit so you can see the color better. There you go. There's the color. Oh, dudes. That is beautiful. I told you I love purple. Purples and blues, just love. Just like that one. Right? The 856 revolver. So you'd outfit this. You take it apart the same way. Just be patient as you put it back together. And notice the scales on this are rounded. No hot spots. Really nice milling. They will exactly fit whatever knife you're putting them on. And they do have them for various models. And if they continue to sell well, they're going to add more models of their best-selling knives, from what I could gather from Jake at State Farm. Sorry, Jake. We're just having fun with that. Jake at Blade HQ. Yeah, so there you go. Look at how good looking that is. Now, I'm not going to say these are massively cheap. You don't go out and buy these for like 20 bucks. I'm not even going to say the price because everything's changing all the time. Well, they cost. They cost, but they're made in America, as far as I know. They're made in America. So it is what it is. Here's natural G10 for a bug out. Beautiful. So if you missed out on a special edition bug out G10, make it yourself. Is it going to cost you money? Yeah, everything costs you money. Here is black micarta for a paramilitary too. Look how cool that would be. Oh my goodness, that would be awesome. Put those on. How long does it take? Nothing fancy. I would say give yourself 45 minutes to do it. If you've done it before, it'll go quicker. Be patient. And again, the whole warranty thing, you guys decide. I don't know what to tell you on that. I void warranties on everything I have. Look at the watch. I mean, this is brand new. Brand new. I dove it in the ocean. It passed with flying colors. I modded it out. My warranty's bye-bye. So you're talking to someone who voids pretty much all his warranties. So I guess I have kind of weighed in on that issue. Here's, well, because it's important to me. It's important to have fun with my gear. Lotus Scales, Earth Brown. That's for paramilitary, I believe. Yep. Look at that. Brown, dude. That would be so sick. Especially with a black blade. A black bladed para. That would be so excellent. Oh my goodness. That's cool. Then they have, of course, titanium scales. Right here. These are going to be more expensive because titanium is hard to work with. It's hard to mill. Titanium right here, bros. Oh, I like that sticker. That's a cool looking sticker right there. These will be more expensive. Now, these titanium scales are going to add some weight to your knife, but I think the knife world pretty much doesn't care because they love solid copper handled knives, brass handled knives. Those are all selling well at State Farm, says Jake. State Farm. There's titanium scales for a bug out. Cool. Those will be slick. But the nice thing is the slickness will allow you to add your skateboard tape if you want it. Titanium scales for a bug out. Did I show you these ones? Yeah, the Earth Brown. And I think that's all I've got. There you go. So I like them. I mean, it's changed this knife. Look at. And maybe you look at the black version and you go, well, I like the black version. That's totally fine with me. And I've talked about this like a decade ago. Black is fine. We love black gear, like black pistols, black knives. That's all good. We love it. Thing is, it's just so much of it. So we just get tired of it and we just want to swap it out. So we'll change the coloration on our knives. And that's what we have here. With Flytanium G10 titanium scales. Again, use my links if you want to support the show. I'll put them down below. And check it out. Install it. Get back to me. Tell me if it was crap. you'll never do it again, or you love it and you're kind of addicted at gear modding, just like a lot of you are already. Nothing fancy.